everybody, to a very fun couple games we got for you here. I am SirDimwi, joined by Banna Dash. I have H Penny 2. That's Dose on the cams this evening, and of course in front of us, SaneWolveS versus Fizzy. Very excited for this matchup. Banna have let the teams know they can start when they're ready. This is a I believe it's a fairly important matchup here.
It really is. It's mainly going to impact the Challenger Cup, which will happen soon. It's SaneWolveS, which is Diamond 3 on the orange side, and Fizzy, the blue team, Diamond 2, but they're both pretty high ranking up on the ladder. They are both the teams. I'm pretty sure they are top 25 on the ladder, so this should be a very important match to see.
You can see, yeah, number 21 there, SaneWolveS, which is, if you cut off that, you know, the master tier there, you're just looking at the ladder teams. 21 is actually 11th, and 24th is 14th. So you can see, since it's going to be that top 7 on the ladder going to the Challenger Cup, being a dropout up there in the master tier. There's only one master tier team will be in that Challenger Cup. I believe that's Odyssey. The winner of this team could end up in that top 7 position. Excuse me, the winner of this game could end up in that top 7 position and end up in that Challenger Cup, which occurs just over a week, literally a week from now. And you know, I was the one who pinged everybody about those promos, and then I didn't myself. So we'll hit that one. Fall Fest is currently going on this weekend. Onward and Pavlov continue their respective postseasons. I believe Pavlov is having their finals. Onward is in the World's Qualifiers, I think they're on right now. So check that out Saturday for the World's Qualifiers for Onward. That'll be on VR Master League. Then the Pavlov stuff will be on the Pavlov_VRML channel over there on Twitch. Also, this is the last week of Season 6. The mods would like to remind everyone that there are no postponements this week, so be sure to finish all your games by Sunday. But then we get to look forward to the Cycle 3 Challenge Cup in North America on November 5th and 6th. Which is, like I said, just over a week away. And I have heard one of these teams ready up. So waiting for the other. And so since we have a moment, I'd like to shout out Asterion Products. Head on over to AsterionProducts.com and use code VRML5 off Asterion. That's VRML5, numeral 5, off Asterion to get $5 off in the order over $20. And we'd like to thank Asterion for their continued and passionate support of VRML and VR Esports. Once again, AsterionProducts.com. Banna, yeah, as as I said, teams have been informed they can start when they are ready. This being the top of the diamond, I mean, we could expect quite the pace of a game here, presuming they are able to start soon.
You know, both pretty high ranking up in the ladder. It should be a very close matchup. Considering that both of these are at the top of the ladder in NA standings here. Both Diamond 3, SaneWolveS, and Diamond 2, Fizzy. Should be a pretty exciting match to watch here. I hope everybody here on VRML2 is ready to tune in with me, SirDimwi, and H Penny on the cams to watch this match.
Yeah, just sending another message here to the teams. Let them know the stream needs the game to start here.
Waiting for the teams to ready up. Just gonna hang out here for a bit.
So yeah, so we've got Challenger Cup coming up in just over a week. Also, we are going to have one more regular season venues broadcast this Sunday at 8 o'clock, so look forward to that. That was not announced well, we don't usually typically announce those ahead of time. Yeah, we looking forward to that one this weekend. I wasn't sure if we were going to have it. We are going to have it. And I'm really excited for that. That's so you'll have the Onward stop on Saturday on venues, and then Echo stuff on Sunday to end the season. But we are going to get started here in round 1 between SaneWolveS and Fizzy. It will be SaneWolveS with that headbutt, sending that one in. Jax getting that picked up, sending it to Narwhal. Although Nadu would play one as Axe. For Fizzy, gets that one picked off to sit out here, Banna.
The Stack will be able to recover that from SaneWolveS though, but Simple is there to get it. He's going to take the shot, but it's not going to be complete, and the Stack from SaneWolveS is there to get it. And they're immediately going to clear it out, but it's going to be into the popcorn area. But Jax is there to recover, going to take that pass all the way down to Narwhal. Narwhal with the disc, going to pass it all the way up to Camspin. Camspin going to take that forward pass all the way down to Squirt. Squirt trying to find that cut there, but it's not going to be complete. It's going to bounce right out of the bubble, and Jax is going to slap it right back into the bubble, but Camspin gets stunned out, and Simple is able to clear it down the right tunnel.
Fantastic clear there by Simple. As that one bounces a bit into the SaneWolveS zone. It will be collected by Fear, though. SaneWolveS were in the area first, but Fear gets to the disc first and wisely resets that one to Simple there at mid. Aggressive stack here from SaneWolveS, as we're still scoreless here a minute into this first round. Set across here, Cox. Kook's not able to pick that one up. It will be scooped to mid, although sent in there will take that careening bounce in the blue level. Simple with that recovery, as we're 15 seconds into that second minute. That doesn't really mean anything, but that's kind of fun to point out as Narwhal. Look at that, good pickup there. We'll send this one up though. Ugly bounce off that far wall.
It's going to be recovered though by Squirt though. Squirt, it's going to take that pass, but it's going to be a misread bounce there. Simple is able to get it. It's going to clear all the way down the left tunnel. It is a stack race to the disc there. It's going to be into the hands of Fear. Fear is going to look for the shot. It's going to bounce into the goal for the first 3 points of this match. Fizzy takes a 3-0 lead.
He hit Shaq in the head there, bouncing on the way in. That Shaq block, formerly known as Nugget, but now Shaq. You know why?
I have no clue why.
Because Nugget doesn't block shots, Shaq does.
Oh.
Shout out to B-Love. B-Love said that in chat one day, and I was like, you know what? Yep, that's it. So we do have a timeout here. Looks like it is coming from Fizzy. Maybe replacing a player, possibly. So we are in a first timeout. I already shouted out Asterion. But we will, through all of Fall Fest, we will be giving away HyperX products during select live streams. Be sure to keep out for any hints as to when these might be by watching the announcements channel in the Echo Arena VRML Discord server. And yeah, that's actually, those are, the list was made, actually, the list for the giveaways was made a little bit ago. Heavily concentrated around the end of the season. In fact, if you tune into the Onward stuff this Saturday, there may, I'm not actually sure. I haven't double checked with Nightfire, but I'm pretty sure they're giving some stuff away on Saturday during the Onward stuff over on VR Master League. So if you are subscribed ever on VR Master League, don't worry, you'll get a notification when they go live, or just double check during the day. They'll be live for a while. And at some point, there will likely be some giveaways. Don't quote me on that, or do, because I'm being specific. There's likely. I haven't confirmed, but I'm pretty sure that's the plan. But then we're going to be doing all sorts of giveaways during the Echo Arena postseason. And then there's going to be one really big one during finals on November 20th. Look forward to that. It's going to be someone's going to be very happy. Someone is going to be very banna. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Someone's going to be very happy on November 20th.
Happy?
Very. Countdown, as we have 2 minutes off the clock here, Banna, as it will be SaneWolveS with this first possession.
Going to be the Joust advantage of SaneWolveS. Stack is going to be going down. It's going to be into the hands of Narwhal here. Narwhal is going to clear it down all the way down. The stack from Fizzy is there, but SaneWolveS is also there. He's going to pass it over to Jax. Jax is going to take that shot, find the bottom area of the goal, and is able to get the first 2 points for Team SaneWolveS.
What a play there from SaneWolveS. It was a beautiful start. Just sent that bounce in off of a dribble, and then we're able to get that one all the way down, collect on it, and then put it in for a competent 2. So 2.5 minutes off the clock here, the first Fizzy possession. As Kay will send them at a far side sample. We'll get it back near side. Axe over goal, hits it. Beautiful shot for a 3. And Fizzy will take a 4-point lead 3 minutes in.
6-2 into the lead of Fizzy. It's gonna be a close match for sure, really. I had a scrim against SaneWolveS the other day. Actually, they play very dribble oriented gameplay, and it's very interesting to see them play as they are. But they are lots of fun to play against. Of course, seeing that dribble coming in from Jax and Narwhal there, they're going fast down the field. It's going to be into the hands of Jax, but the stack is there. Cux is going to attempt to get that clear down, but it bounces off the station, and the stack is there. It's going to be into the hands of Camspin. Camspin is going to pass out over Jax. Jax finding that Kurt to Narwhal. Narwhal is going to get it into the goal for another 2 points for Team SaneWolveS.
Nice goal there, brings it back within 2. And Banna, do you play up in the diamond range?
Unranked right now though, but I could be.
Could be. Well, we will find out. If you're scrimming against SaneWolveS, you're doing something right, I think. That's what I would presume. Good luck on your climb. Sphere will handle this one. I know I know it can be a real grind climbing the VRML ladder, but it can also be incredibly rewarding. And you're gonna meet a lot of people. Some you will not like, but a lot you will like a lot. So definitely worth it there. So look at these dribbles we're seeing from SaneWolveS. You know, there was the play there. Oh, good slap there. Look at that. Oh, that is just beautiful. Beautiful coordination, beautiful communication. This is why they're. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, clip that one. Send it to mom. Oh, that was just beautiful. Tie game.
That was really beautiful. The coordination and everything was just happened then and there, and SaneWolveS was able to get it. It's going to be the Jowl's advantage of Fizzy here. See what type of rollout they can do. It's going to be into the hands of Fear. Fear is going to pass it over to Cux. Cux is going to move it forward, but it's not going to be complete. It's going to be into the hands of SaneWolveS, and they're going to find another dribble there. They're going to stack all the way down. It's going to be into the hands of Jax here. Jax finding that pass all the way to Narwhal. Narwhal moving the disc up, playing it slow, hitting that break check on Fear. It's going to be into the hands of Jax. Jax is going to move it back for a reset all the way down to Camspin. Camspin going to hit that gnarly bounce pass. Going to try to find that cut, but it's not going to be complete. It's going to be into the hands of Cux, and the stack is going to be going down. It's got open goal here. They're going to take the shot. Simple is getting another 3 points for Team Fizzy.
That was just beautiful. And what's wild, you're seeing some incredible possessions from SaneWolveS. The way they move the disc around, the way they dribble, the way they pass, the way they communicate and coordinate. But then Fizzy, the way they're able to just pick that off, turn it around, and score. You know what I mean? It's like, you can be as fancy as you want. We're gonna run the score up. It's real. I mean, it's really something interesting we're witnessing here. What a dichotomy. Squirt sending out one. Good collection there, Jax. Oh, you know what? That was wise. Although the shot there is gonna be low. Anchor 3 there from Narwhal, excuse me. Instead it will be Jax behind the goal, taking it from Campspin. Puts it in for a 2, and Fizzy will hold on to that lead here, 9-8, up by 1. But there's SaneWolveS finally able to capitalize on that, the insane possession they're able to execute here.
Just looks like SaneWolveS is always coordinated, ready to play. But now it's going to be the Jowl's advantage of Fizzy here. It's going to be into the hands of Fear here. Fear waiting for that stack to pressure him, holding on to it. They're going to go for the pressure, and they're immediately going to pass it all the way over to Axe. Axe with the disc, getting stunned out by that SaneWolveS stack, though. They're immediately going to go pass it all the way over to Squirt, but Squirt is going to misread the bounce there. It's going to be into the hands of Fear Dash. Fear Dash with the disc, trying to get it out here. Both teams struggling to get it out, though. Into the hands of Camspin. Camspin trying to go for that shot, but it's saved by Simple. Gonna be into the hands of Narwhal. Narwhal moving the disc up, gonna find that pass all the way low, but it's gonna get robbed by Cux, and Cux is gonna clear it down the left tunnel.
And now this one handled. Jax on the near side will send it through up to Squirt. Was on the fade there. Gets the pass off to Campspin, however. Hits the brakes. Oh no! Squirt's not able to play that one. Fear gets in there, plays the man, stuns him out, and then sends that one out far side. Good clear out. Both teams try to get their stacks together. Neither getting away cleanly. Instead, it will be Axe getting in there alone as the defense is returning. Defense not able to get in the lane, and that will be a 4-point lead, not a Fizzy.
12-8. Fizzy. There's around 2 minutes 30 seconds left. SaneWolveS could bring it back here, and they can do anything that they want with this joust advantage here with the disc on their side. It's going to be immediately into the hands of Jax. Jax is going to slap it all the way down to Camspin. Camspin with the disc holding on to it, waiting for the pass here. Immediately going to pass it all the way over to Jax. Jax is going to cross it all the way over to Squirt, though. Squirt with the disc going to find that low pass, going to look for that cut to Jax. Jax is going to slap it into the goal there for another 2 points. For SaneWolveS, only a 2-point lead for Fizzy.
And Fizzy, though, slowly holding on to this. That lead is moving up, and it's moving up because of threes. They've hit a couple threes here, and that's given them a single-point lead over SaneWolveS. So you'll see, is Fizzy gonna get? Fizzy will get the 3. SaneWolveS will get a 2, and that gives Fizzy that 1-point lead. And it happens a couple times how they have a 2-point lead, not from getting 2 goals in a row, but rather getting 3s in answer when they answer to SaneWolveS 2s. And Axe, a beautiful turnover there, says that would end. Ooh, was lining that one up. We'll go just a little bit low. Good stack to pick that up. And then Cox is there. Lock shot. That is what Fizzy continues to do in this game. They push up again, 15-10, up by 5.
Fizzy really is just able to find every single long 3 right now. And they're taking their chances, and they are capitalizing on these. 15-10 lead for Team Fizzy.
And we do have another timeout here, so we will bring up the first day of Echo Arena Finals. It's Saturday, November 12th. All 3 regions will have events over those 2 weekends. Be sure to check the events page at the top of the channel list in the Echo Arena VRML Discord server for more information, including exact schedules and formats. So November 12th. Actually, so what's interesting, if you're on the East Coast of the U.S., the Oceania Finals starts November 11th, Friday at 11 p.m., actually. So you can actually start the weekend a little bit early in North America and tune in there, and it kind of be like your Friday night, as you're going to bed, watch that. And then the next day, wake up and, hit Europe during the day, and then North America in the evening on that Saturday. Definitely tune in. It is going to be amazing. And Psycho says, didn't we? I've been saying SaneWolveS giving me Anomaly Season 3 vibes, just maybe not quite the same. You know what? Psycho, I stopped myself from accusing SaneWolveS from, I haven't figured out I haven't picked up on who the pair is yet. I want to say it's Squirt and Camspin, but I'm not sure. Pretty sure Squirt's a part of it. But they are reminding me of Lit and Sweet Tooth. 100%. I almost said it earlier, but I'm still trying to figure out who exactly the pair is. It's that stacking is really impressive, and it's clear why they've moved up. It's not just the stacking; the possession has been really something to gawk at. Squirt will walk this one up here. They have one in the bubble, though, in a standard diamond formation. Camspin hits beyond the goal. One more pass, possibly to the hook. They're going to get it in the back within 3, but we'll only have time for one more goal, just about, I think. Banna.
Of course, only 30 seconds left in the round. 15-12 lead. SaneWolveS would need a 3-pointer to at least attempt to go into OT, but it's going to be the joust advantage of Fizzy here. It's immediately going to be into the hands of Fear Dash here. Fear Dash is going to pass it all the way down to Semple. Semple is going to cross it all the way over to Cux. Cux with the disc, holding on to it, playing the slow game, knowing that they have the lead here. They're immediately going to cross it over, but that stack is there. They're going to get stunned down immediately. It's going to be into the hands of Jax here. Jax is going to attempt to get that shot in, but it's going to be into his hands. He's going to pass it over to Camspin. Campspin's going to try to find the assault, but Semple is able to save it. It's going to be won by Fizzy the first round.
Excuse me. Yeah, just in time. Fizzy will take it 15-12. And Snipe, am I free tomorrow at night? I don't think so. What a good first round to Fizzy there. They will take that one. It comes down to that final save. Who was it that got that save? You called it. What's a Semple?
Yeah, Semple.
Semple's just having a phenomenal game there. And look at all the 3. Look at oh my goodness. You see all the the 3s are on the board in front of us. Cox with a 3, Semple with a 3, and Fear with a 3. And Axe, I think, has the only 2. Maybe, I'm pretty sure. No, Axe hit 3s. Oh my goodness, Fizzy is only hitting 3s in this game. They hit 5 3s. That is unbelievable.
They're just sharp shooters.
Imagine if they were only hitting twos, because SaneWolveS are only hitting twos in this game. So what's that? 12, 6 goals to 5 goals, and it's twos versus threes. That is really something interesting. Let me pull up. Hold on. What are the shots taken here? Shots taken. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. SaneWolveS 15-8 in favor of SaneWolveS, and Fizzy wins that round. That's unbelievable. You do not see that very often. Oh, Banna, this is a game.
This is really a game, and now it's going to be the joust here. It's going to be won by SaneWolveS, though. It's into the hands of Jax here. Jax is going to look for that reset, but it's going to be a miscommunication. It's going to be into the hands of Fear. Fear is going to attempt to get that cleared down. The stack from SaneWolveS is there, though. Square with the square is going to go pass it all the way over to Narwhal. Narwhal going to find that quick pass, but it's going to bounce off of the rock there. It's going to be stunned out immediately, though. Going to find that cross all the way down to Narwhal. Narwhal looking for routes, looking for passes. Going to take that reset, though, all the way back into the hands of Square there. Square is going to pass it all the way over to Narwhal. Narwhal looking for passes, gonna try to find that route, but it's gonna get robbed by Cux there. Cux is gonna clear it down the left tunnel.
That one does get cleared. Oh, good setup. Right to mid, though. Will be the defense getting there first. As SaneWolveS, Jax as a teammate on the back of Jax and Narwhal now. Is it not just the two? That might be why I'm not able to pick up on it. It might not just be any two of them. It might be all 4 of them that are playing like that. As Narwhal gets that win in, because that's where I saw Squirt in one of them and Camspin. I think it's all 4 of them. I think they've taken. Oh man. Oh, you know what? Oh, if all 4 of them are giving us chocolate sweet tooth vibes, that is probably one of the more impressive things I've seen all season.
Something that I just found out, that I just looked, just decided to look at the where every player's at. SaneWolveS runs a 2-person midfield. They have 2 people stacked up on like station for like resets, which I find very interesting, really. That's very interesting to me. But it's going to be into the hands of Fear here. Fear is going to look for that pass all the way down to Axe. Axe is going to cross it immediately over to Semple. Semple looking for the pass is going to try to find that route there. He's going to take the shot, but it's going to ding right off of the goalpost. It's in the hands of Squirt, but Squirt's immediately going to get robbed by Cux, but Cux is going to get stunned out. Narwhal is going to clear all the way down into the midfield.
You know what went wrong there? They were shooting 2s.
Oh.
You know, they got to shoot 3s. That's what's going in for them. You know what I mean? That's what's working. They got to be hitting those 3s. Look at a big pickup there. Fear on the far side. Blocks that one up. Good pass off the ceiling into the hands of Axe. Axe going to look for the cut. Hits a cut. Though off of probably the barrier there. Semple will hit that one for the 2. Fizzy will hit their first 2 of the game here in the second round. Now tying it up just over 2 minutes in. Next 2.5 in. As SaneWolveS coming on the joust advantage.
Going with the joust advantage off of Fizzy's first 2-pointer of the match there after an incredible first round full of 3-pointers. It's going to be the joust advantage of SaneWolveS, though, and they're going to stack all the way down into the hands of Narwhal. Narwhal is going to attempt to get that dribble all the way down. It's going to be into the hands of Jax, so Jax is going to cross it over, but it's going to bounce off of the ghost there. It's immediately into the hands of Cux. Cux is going to go for the clear down, but it's going to bounce into the trap zone. It's into the hands of Narwhal. Narwhal is going to look for that pass all the way up to Camspin. Camspin is going to get robbed by Cux, though. Cux is going to clear it down the left tunnel.
Call the police. That was illegal. That robbery there. This one will get sent in down to the 4 Axe. So good recovery for Fizzy. It's going to get out near side. Over 3 minutes off the clock. And we still only have 1 goal from each team in this one. Fairly low scoring. Although big shot goes low. Was that off of a head? No, that just went low. We'll be recovered here on the floor there. Far side. Fear sends it out. Good stack though from SaneWolveS. Although nobody's able to recover, disc is still loose there on the far side. Semple will get it picked up though. They're looking at a 3v4, so they will reset wisely. And it's Cux on the back line, sending this one back in. Fear here on the near side. That's what a cross. That is open. And Semple there looking for maybe one more pass behind the goal. Fear. No, one more cut. Look at that. Maybe a little unnecessary extra pass there, sending it out of the bubble. That would have been the moment to attack. It gives SaneWolveS an opportunity to turn this one around. Uh-oh, big opportunity. Oh, off the post.
It's going to be immediately into the hands of Camspin. Camspin is going to cross it all the way over to Narwhal here. Narwhal with it is going to find that low pass. You're going to immediately cut it right back, and they're going to find the shot into the goal. 4-2 lead for SaneWolveS here. 2-point lead SaneWolveS.
12, 11, 10.
Yeah, it took a minute and a half. to break that tie. And H Penny, I would agree. This round is a little bit slower as we're about halfway through. SaneWolveS with the lead here. Was Fizzy getting the first round victory? Fizzy maintaining possession here on this Yasuo advantage. And of course, Fizzy did win with 5 goals, though they were all 3s. Versus SaneWolveS getting 6 goals, they were all 2s. That stack from SaneWolveS will get that one disrupted. So Fear with a good recovery there. Far stunned out. Jax sends it. Will be low. Flat bounce. A good recovery there by that was Squirt. Cox will get that one for Fizzy and turns that one back around as we hit that halfway mark of the second round. Though Jax was getting with it here. SaneWolveS back in possession. Another bubble attack.
It's gonna be into the bubble there, but it's gonna be immediately robbed by Axe there. Axe is gonna clear down the left tunnel, but that stack is quick from SaneWolveS. It's into the hands of Narwhal. Narwhal is gonna go for that dribble all the way down. They're gonna once again attempt that dribble, but its stack is gonna be split up there. It's gonna be cleared all the way downtown by Cux there. It's a stack race, but that stack from SaneWolveS is always there and ready. They're gonna go for the reset all the way down to Jackson Narwhal. They're gonna go for that stack all the way down. They're gonna go for that front pass, but it's gonna get read by Cux there. Cux is gonna look for that, but it's gonna be intercepted by that SaneWolveS back stack.
And that one sent into the bubble there. Will be down to the floor. Squirt gets it in. Off of that is simple. And SaneWolveS will take a 4-point lead as we approach the final 4 minutes of this second quarter. Or excuse me, second round. As once again, Fizzy did take the first. So if SaneWolveS pull off a victory here in the second, we will go to a third, and we are a little bit behind. So we'll be letting that the next teams know here shortly that we will likely be a little bit behind. If they are watching, if any of you are watching from that next game, if you cannot wait for the stream, you are free to start when you need to, and we can join in progress. We do already have a Spark link to your game. As this one sent in here, opportunity to big stop there. Simple is able to take out the man and then sends it here through the near side all the way down the SaneWolveS zone.
Into the hands of Norway and Jax. Norway and Jax have that incredible dribble play there, going cross back and forth. Now they are all the way down in a moment's notice. They're gonna look for that cut and they're gonna try getting up, but Simple's gonna save that. What a save! The stack from SaneWolveS is able there to recover it though, but it's gonna get robbed by Cux there. It's into hands. Both teams are trying to argue for the disc here. It's into the hands of Narwhal. Narwhal is gonna look for that pass, but it's not gonna be complete. Into the hands of Fear Dash looking for the clear, and they're gonna find that clear, but not complete because the SaneWolveS stack is there.
Fizzy bubble defense is doing some heavy lifting right now. Although SaneWolveS mid play is doing the heavy lifting on the other side. So the pass there, not able to connect. Jax doesn't get there. Fear does. Inverts on the ceiling and then does get this one cleared out through the near side, into the near side. Does ultimately get through, but there's Jax for the SaneWolveS getting it right back. It's kind of been the the trend right now. As Cox will send that one through that far side too. Collected now by Jax. So once again, any clear Fizzy attempts gets picked up at mid or just beyond mid. Simple will stop that one in the bubble again. Fizzy really needs to consider possession through mid if they want to get through here, because the stacks for SaneWolveS are just, they need to accept they're not winning those battles against the stacks. They're not winning the stack races. They're not winning the stack races. They need to go to possession, which it looks like they're starting to do here, but a little bit too much juke work. The good stack race there. They're going to chase after this one. Look again. They've got to stop trying to take the stacks on 1v1. They have to go to a possession game.
It's immediately going to be into the hands of Cux, but he's going to slap it all the way over to Simple. Simple is going to get stunned out, though. The stack is there. Jax is going to find that shot, but it's going to ding off the ding ring right there. It's into the hands of Axe there. Axe is immediately getting pressured there after that headbutt. It's going to be the disc. The team's chasing for the disc. They're going to find that pass to Narwhal. Narwhal is going to get that shot into the goal for another 2 points. 8-2 into the hands of SaneWolveS.
SaneWolveS are just forcing this one here in the second. Fizzy still down by 6 with a minute to go here. Narwhal hits the, that's 10 points now for Narwhal in the game. The only player with double digits. As this one will send back. Oh no, that's a disruption. Gets sent in here. SaneWolveS currently with a 6-point lead with only a minute to go. Send it for 8. That is now a minimum of 3 goals required from Fizzy, which they're at. Oof, they may just be out of time here.
They might just be out of time, and I'm pretty sure I think so. I don't know. But it's going to be the joust advantage of Fizzy. They could attempt to get more points onto the board here, but they're immediately going to get read by SaneWolveS, and SaneWolveS is going to find that shot from a long three-pointer for another 3 points. It's going to be 13-2. SaneWolveS.
Yeah, that'll solidify it here. We will be going to round 3. I'm now going to contact the next 2 teams. That is Drowned and L. If they happen to be watching, once again, if you need to start, if you cannot wait for us, you can start when you're ready. You start when you need to, and we'll join in progress as Axe. Although that may be Ash. Puts that one in for a 3. I think that may actually be Ash there. Though spelled Axe, so it's not our fault. But there you go, round 2 in the hands of SaneWolveS. As we go into this 3rd round, I'm excited for this one, Banna.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited. With the speed of SaneWolveS, but with the precise accuracy from Fizzy, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be very, very good. Excited for it.
Go ahead and keep talking so I can contact these other teams real quick. And I'll just be 2 seconds. So you take it over for a second, Banna.
Alright, I don't have any more blurbs to use, so I mean, that won't work for me.
Talk to chat. What's chat on chat? Give Banna something to talk about.
What? Give me something to talk about. Dim, I got it. Chicago. Hi, Vix. How you doing? Thank you, Pinched. Thank you. Something about what's your favorite flavor of Pop-Tart? I have no clue. I have no clue, really. I forgot what they were called. They were like the Oreo ones? I think. I forgot what they were called exactly. Yeah, the cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. I really like the Oreo. No, the cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. Maybe because I really like cookies and cream ice cream in general, though. I just like it.
Thank you, chat, for helping us out there as we get started in this 3rd round. And it will be SaneWolveS with that first possession. And they make cookies and cream Pop-Tarts? They actually do?
Yeah, they do.
That I don't think I've ever seen those. Ever. Also, speaking of Simple, Pokedash in the chat shouting Simple is speaking of Simple. Oh my goodness. I was literally about to comment that Simple had 5, but now 6 saves. In this game, it was 5 saves in the first 2 rounds. Simple now getting their 6th save in this round. As Narwhal, though, will get that one turned over, sends it in, picked up by Jax. Open goal, hits it for the 3. SaneWolveS will take an early lead here in the 3rd round.
They make cookies and cream pop. Do you mean s'mores? No, I mean cookies and cream Pop-Tarts, psychotic. I mean it. You can Google it. It doesn't matter. You'll find cookies and cream Pop-Tarts, and they are great. And now it's going to be the joust advantage of Fizzy here. Fear is going to bounce back a little bit. The stack from SaneWolveS is there. They got a quick stack ready to pressure there. Very aggressive there. It's going to be into the hands of Jax here. Jax is going to find that open 3. It's going to take it for a 6-0 lead already in around 1 minute and 30 seconds.
That is a very strong start here for SaneWolveS. Minute and a half in, and 6 points on the board. And Fizzy wasn't hitting as many 3s in the 2nd round as we saw them hitting in that 1st. You saw SaneWolveS really pick up the pace of those stacks. And we'll see if Fizzy can start. Really, they have to go to a possession game. They're going to clear this one in, and they get the stacks in. Look at that! Wow. Well, they win that race, but that was first of out of many races that they were able to win there.
Oh no.
Okay, you guys are not able to see the game right now, so let's be a little bit more descriptive as we get that back in here. Currently 6-2, and that is SaneWolveS coming out on this joust advantage as Jax sends it down to the floor quickly. Narwhal back to the near side here into the tube. Then back across far side, trap in the blue zone. Sends it in off of the other. That is a root block. Jax is able to touch it, but then gets stunned out by Fear. Fear turns it around into the near side tube, and now collected by Campspin as we are back in. And Campspin holding on to it in that near side tube. Will chuck that one in. And there is Ash able to turn that one around. It's no way is that lined up. Ooh, off the barrier there. Good defensive stack to pick it up here.
Well, it's of course the stack from SaneWolveS is immediately going to get that. They're gonna immediately get leeched though and attempting to get that cleared out. The stack from Fizzy is attempting to get that, by that SaneWolveS stack is just simply faster. It's gonna be into the bubble, bouncing right into. It's gonna be into the hands of Jax here. Jax trying to find that cut, and they're gonna find it, and they're going to get it into the goal.
That is a heartbreaker right there. You saw Axe got a good grab on it, but it goes in. You know, those are technicals. They do still happen. It is unfortunate, but it is now a 6-point lead to SaneWolveS. Points are points. SaneWolveS are not going to complain about that one. Well, I mean, they might, but, you know, in the moment, they're going to, you know, just move on to the next. Sphere will turn this one up, though, bouncing there. Cox not able to get the grab, but will be Camstring getting there first for the SaneWolveS. Excuse me, not the SaneWolveS. They're just SaneWolveS. Because they are sane and they are wolves. As Cox off the backboard, hits the code. Good recovery there. Cam spin sends it far side.
As we're going to be into the hands of Squirt there. Squirt is going to get that clear all the way downtown. The stack is going to be immediately going for it. It's not going to be into anyone's hands yet. It's pretty slow here. Narwhal is going to quickly pass that all the way over to Jax there. Jax is going to cross it all the way over to Camspin. Camspin is going to find that reset all the way back down to Squirt. Squirt with the disc, holding on to it, waiting for the passes. They're going to find that pass all the way down to Camspin. Camspin looking for cuts. They're going to find that shot, though, and is going to get it into the goal.
8-point lead to SaneWolveS. They are starting to run away with this one as we are not even halfway through the third round. And Fizzy still unable to repeat what they were able to do in the third. And again, you know, I go back to they really need to start setting up in formation. And, you know, formation passing down the field. Now they do have someone. Oh, they stun out that stack. One of the stacks at mid. But then do not take advantage of that. As Fear will now send this one up as one stack attack. The pass will be off of that stack. Will get there first. Once again, the SaneWolveS are going to get a turnover here after a dump in. As the SaneWolveS once again dribbling through. Jax will get away. Picks it up far side. Does not have actually now has pass options. Camspin there. The shield will send the anchor shot in off the post. Narwhal with recovery. Good cut. Oh, off the head of Axe. Good goal there, though. SaneWolveS take a 10-point lead now in the third.
SaneWolveS really is just insane to watch with how quick they play, how quick their stacks are. They're always ready for anything that happens. But of course, there's still 5 minutes left into the round here. Fizzy can't take it back. This is, of course, going to be the joust advantage of Fizzy here. It's going to be into the hands of Fear Dash here, holding on to, waiting for that stack to pressure. Immediately gonna get pressured too. And it's got the stack from SaneWolveS is there. It's going to be into the hands of Cux though. Cux is attempting to get that cleared out though, but it's not going to be complete. Into the hands of Narwhal there. Narwhal is going to attempt to find that dribble, but it's going to be stunned out. The stack is going to be going in there. It's going down. And the teams are going to be chasing down the disc and going to be into the hands of Axe here. Axe with the disc, finding that cross all the way over to Cux. Cux going for that shot, but it's not going to be complete. It's going to be saved by Squirt. Squirt is going to attempt to get that cleared out, though, but Fear is in the midfield ready. It's going to be Semple with the disc. Semple is going to immediately slap it over to Fear. Fear is going to cross it all the way over to Axe. Axe is going to pass it over to Cux. Cux looking for that shot. Going to find that pass to Fear. Fear is going to get it into the goal for another 2 points. It's off to 4. SaneWolveS.
That is exactly what Fizzy needs to be doing. That control right there, the passing, the communication, the coordination, no clearing, no boosting, just passing, and it worked out beautifully there. Fizzy has 2 on the board now. They're still down by 8, but if they can do that again, they can start a comeback here as there's still 3.5 minutes to go here. Not a lot of time, but enough. Look at the pickup there. Semple. Oh, excuse me. Cox sends it off the post. Will be collected, though, by Semple now. Semple moving on in behind the goal. Hits Axe. Axe, one more pass to Fear, and they get it in for the 2. What a play by Fizzy as they're back within 6.
This disc movement coming in from Fizzy is just genuinely insane. They got me jumping out of my seat, literally. It's going to be the joust advantage of SaneWolveS here, of course. I'm gonna guess it right now. They're gonna dribble. I'm gonna bet it. Nope, they went for the pass all the way down to Narwhal. Narwhal is gonna cross it all the way over to Camspin. Camspin is gonna attempt to get that cleared out. Narwhal's there though.
Oh, wow.
Narwhal has the disc here. They're gonna immediately pass it over to Squirt. Squirt is gonna push that back all the way into the hands of Camspin. Camspin with the disc, holding on to it, gonna try to find that pass. Not completely though, as it's a misread bounce. The stack is immediately pressuring from Fizzy though. It's gonna be into the hands of Camspin, but Cux is there to pressure it. It's gonna be attempted into this bubble, and it's going to be in the bubble. They're juking around. Narwhal's going to find that pass all the way to Jackson. Jackson's going to find that bottom pocket into the goal for another 2 points. SaneWolveS with a 14-6 lead.
What a fantastic play there by SaneWolveS. And Pokedash in chat says this dribble thing is the new meta. You're seeing a lot of it in this game, but this is one of those things. Once you get to, once they get into the Challenger Cup, the Master Tier range there, it's not quite as effective as Narwhal will get this one picked up because those players at that level are particularly in tune with defending things of that nature. There's fewer gaps to exploit as Ash. Oh, big setup here. The beautiful scoop. I didn't catch who that was. Some player on the SaneWolveS was able to scoop that one in. That was a beautiful stop as they get this one picked up here. So I still think it'll be very effective for them. But I think once you see them play in teams, in that top 10 area, you'll see not quite as effective. It won't be quite as effective, though it'll still work for them. It'll just be one of those things that you have to deploy periodically and won't be able to rely on too much as Ash. We'll get that one in for the twos. They're back within 6. Just over a minute here, Banna. It's possible.
It really is possible. If they can get 2 3-pointers into the goal, they really have a chance to push OT, and they must prevent SaneWolveS from scoring, because if not, it is going to be over probably. Of course, it's going to be the Joust advantage of SaneWolveS there. It's going to be immediately into the hands of Jax. Jax is going to try to attempt to clear that through mid. The stack is there, ready to recover it from him. And it's going to be cleared down. The stack is going to be immediately pressured. Square with it. Square is going to try to find that long three, but it's going to bounce off the nest there. Sepple's in the goal, finding that pass to Jax. Jax juking around, but it's not going to be complete though. Into the hands of Cox here. Cox is going to clear down the left tunnel. It's a stack race here. Both teams are getting downtown. It's going to be immediately into the hands of Cox here. Cox is going to attempt to find that tree, but it's not going to be complete. Jax is going to clear all the way down. It's going to be into the hands of Jax. Jax is going to find that 3-pointer. It's going to seal the bag for this match.
Yeah, that right there did it. Had Fizzy if Fizzy was able to connect on one of those threes, they would have kept him in it. But their SaneWolveS are going to hit the ice. It's only going to be about 7 seconds left in this game as SaneWolveS will take it. And as we count down the final few seconds here, congratulations SaneWolveS. We'll see if this gives them the boost they need to get into that top 7. As Fizzy will get the final goal there, making it 17-10 in that third round. The SaneWolveS once again will get the victory here in the third round. Now, I would love to sit around and talk about this one with you, Banna. Unfortunately, we are very late to the next game, which means we're going to be very late to the game after that. So we're going to move on to that next one. There's a link in live. We're going to go do that real quick. And I believe Bay53 will be joining me here in just a moment. So don't go anywhere, chat. We'll be right back in just a moment. And welcome back, everybody. We're going to get started here quickly. This one versus Drowned versus L. Once again, I'm on SirDimwi. This time joined by Bay 53, and of course we still got H Penny 2 on the cameras as Drowned L are lining up here for this first joust. Well, going to jump right into this one. Bay, go ahead.
All right. Thank you for having me. All right. Looks like Prince Zeiser, I believe I'm saying that correctly, is going to start off with the disc for, I do believe Drowned is on the orange tide, and they just started us off for 2 points.
There you go.
Way to throw me in the bus.
Oh, that's how, you know what? Welcome to casting with SirDimwi. Ask Saika, ask, in particular, Saika and Queen. They know all about it. And that's how you gotta do it. Just gotta, because now everything else from here on is easy, right? Everything is easy after that. Drift far side to Caroline XX Rose. See, Saika's already, Saika did not hesitate to agree with that. Flaky. Oh, off the backboard. Good stop there by the goalie. Was sending it out there. It's Caroline once again though on the far side, collecting that one. L maintaining possession. As IQ will send that one down to the floor into the hands of, well, was looking for Flaky. Unfortunately, was not able to get the connection there. Good boost, Prince Izor. Actually, no, Caroline X Rose gets their first and set Bay.
All right, and it's going to be a bit of a loose disc here. Flaky is going to be able to get his hands on there and slap it down. An attempted pass to IQ, which does get into IQ's hands. He's going to do a little bit of juking and an attempt shot that doesn't quite go in. And Drowned is able to get it down into blue zone and the L zone. All right, and it does look like the L zone, but it does look like Drowned is going to be able to get down there first and send it back for it looked like a reset pass that didn't quite make it.
Good collection there by Chloe Chlorine. Sending that one up, looking for Anthony. Does not connect though. That is Caroline, although losing it. Big collection there. Prince Izor far side sends it down on the floor. Good collection, Anthony. Look for a cut. Does get disrupted there, and that is IQ Dash. I'm going to pick that one up and send it out. Square, yes, this is the first round. They waited for us and started late. Flaky now, edge of the bubble, though. Stop. Anthony gets a big grab there, and we'll look to send them out. They look for a dribble here, though. It's off the lip of the tube. I said IQ. Good recovery there for L. As we are just over 2 minutes in, still just a 1 goal to Drowned. This is a diamond, effectively a diamond matchup, even though L still rocking that bronze star there. As Drift sends this one up. Flaky beyond the goal, hits it for the 2. We have a tie game, 2.5 minutes in.
Wow, some good plays so far. A little bit of disc floating as per usual starting off a game, but it's very nice of them to wait for us. I guess they really wanted this game casted.
Yeah, it is nice when the teams can wait, and you know, it's also nice that we can accommodate them if they can't wait, you know, because that's one of the benefits of the Sparkling. Because Anthony hits it from 26 meters out, right near that wall. Good for the 3. They go up 5-2. But just to finish that thought, that's the nice thing about the Sparklings is that if you can't wait for us, you can send us a link. Start your game, and we can start. We can join whenever we're able to. And we might miss the first bit, but we still can get your game casted. You know what I mean? It's kind of that compromise of like do the best we can kind of thing. And I like that we're able to do that instead of just having to say, tough luck. We'll try again next time. It's Anthony. Oh my goodness! Oh, off the post there. Will be collected though. A couple of disruptions there. A couple stuns coming out. As Anthony touches it, sends it back across. A little bit high and right out of the bubble again, Bay.
All right, and it does look like Deadly Fruit is going to be able to get there first, and an attempted shot by Prince, but doesn't quite go in. But Anthony is there for the rebound, and 2 points more for Drowned.
12-11.
And don't you forget it, that is Anthony with 2 eyes. Do you know why? Do you know why, Bay?
I do not know why. Do you know why?
That's why.
Oh, that's why. Cause why? The why is the why. Oh, the why. Okay, I got
why
it.
is why.
It does
it's like
look
Bay is Bay, huh?
Hey.
There's a good scoop there by L. Although that's a W moment. Though Chloe sends this one back up. Oh, look at that give and go there. Deadly Fruit walking that one in, hits it. Sends it. Oh, what a shot there. Prince Izor off the post. And good for the 2. Look at that. A 7-point lead now to Drown. 9-2 there, picking up the scoring pace.
12-11.
Yeah. Dang, this match started so fast. I hadn't had a chance to read everyone's names and get through it. So I think I know everyone's names now. No more name stumbles.
Oh, I you know, I'm so bad. Like, I very frequently don't even check. I'm like, oh, I will get halfway through a game and go, I didn't even know that person was in this game. Because they just happen to not touch the disc, you know? They just happen to be playing in the back and they just weren't in the play at any point. It happens sometimes, especially like it happened. I do it to Cruisin' all the time. Because Cruisin', he's such a hard backliner. Anyways, Flaky sends this one in. Well, look at that. Flat bounce off the back wall. You know, those are dangerous, but not when your own teammate picks it up. That's Prince Zizor sending this one back out here near side, although disc is loose. A stack is there to pick it up. Deadly Fruit. Is it a fruit though if it's deadly? Anyways, Drift sends this one up. I suppose, well, I guess there is deadly. Anyways, IQ. Juking around. You know, I'm not a horticulturalist. My stepbrother is a shot there.
Ooh,
Close.
the
Stops
save.
it. Sends it out of the bubble.
We're gonna see a lot of saves like that from Chloe. Chloe is a mad goalie, if I can say the least. But it looks like Drift is gonna be able to get that around with a nice 2-pointer for L.
And L really looking for that second goal there to, you know, kind of re-break the ice, as it were. As Saika, very excited to see somebody in the chat there named Tater Tots. So welcome, Tater Tots. Any friend of Saika is a friend of ours. We presume. We hope. Chloe there, far side. Oh, good send back here near side, getting away from that blue stack. This Prince Zizor, oh, stuffed. IQ wants to send it. Hits the teammate, they get the 3. They're back with a 2, just like that. L not so L now, huh?
12, 10, 9, you know, maybe they'll change their name to a W after this.
Too bad, it's already taken.
Oh, W's already taken? Ah, dang.
I really hope we one day get to see W versus L though.
That would be the match. It would have to be casted if it were.
And I think I would have to root for L.
Yeah, you always gotta root for the underdog.
That's exactly it. That's exactly why. Oh, look at this. Oh, Caroline got the grab, but it's gonna go in nonetheless. Drowned has a 4-point lead. 11-7 here in the first, just under 3 to go.
10, 9, 8, yeah, just under 3 to go, and about a little more than 3 points on the board, or difference between the board. Let's see how L is going to start this off. IQ is going to send it down to Flaky, who's going to send it down to Drift, who sends it in for 3 for L. It is a 1-point game.
Just like that. That is really unbelievable. As Drowned was pulling away there. They what 9-2, I think it was, at one point, and now 11-10. So L is back with a 1 here. Imagine. Well, yeah, we'll see. As Deadly Fruit sends it here near side trap. Yeah, it's kind of one of the benefits of the trap. It's a little forgiving. If you miss the pass, it kind of stays. It tends to stay in the area there. So that's one of the benefits of you know, your first pass going to one of the traps there. This Prince Zizor will send this one back on a near side reset. Deadly Fruit. Look for a give and go there with Chloe, although off the mark. So good recovery there. Prince Zizor sends it. Ooh. Once again, Caroline got, it's off the head, excuse me. So it was a proper goal there, no technical. And that's Drowned up by 3. Still a minute and a half to go.
Man, this is anybody's game. Like you said, a minute and a half to go. 3 points difference. That's just 1 goal, depending on the type. So let's see how L is going to use this little bit of time they have left. Try to get that 3 possibly. It looks like they might be trying the same play again as IQ sends it down to Caroline, but Caroline's actually going to reset it back to IQ, who sends it down into Drowned Zone, and they are going to be able to recover it and send it through Tube, as Chloe is able to recover in the Tube, sending it down into L Zone. And looks like L is going to get there first and send it back down into Drowned Zone.
And 1 minute to go here. IQ with it here on the near side. Looking for a cut. Goalie is perturbed. They're going to hit the... they were looking for the 3 there. Instead, it does get stopped by a defender there and sent out. That one on the far side. And also, chat, I am no longer a delivery man. So, no. Drift. IQ will send this one up. Flaky long shot! Oh, we have a tie game. We have a tie game. With only... There's going to be less than 20 seconds left, Bay.
Oh my goodness. Wow, are we going to get an OT in our first round together? Wow.
We very well may. And that would be quite exciting. Bay. See it rhyme.
All right, Drown is going to start it off. An attempt by L to try to get that disc right off the bat, but they did not connect, as Chloe is going to be the one to be right at the goal. An attempted shot that doesn't quite go in, and it looks like L is going to be able to pick it up. There's 5 seconds left, though, and they are nowhere near the other goal, so it does look like we are going into OT, as the announcer will tell us.
You have the announcer turned on.
Oh, well. You know, if you were in the announcer, if you heard the announcer like in a game, you know, I don't know why, but the way they say OT is always just very nice to me.
OT.
OT.
Well, we are going to start that OT now. Of course, golden goal. Next goal will win. 2 minutes. If there's no goal, we will reset and do another neutral joust. As Drift gets that one recovered, sends it far side. The Flaky's not able to get it. That will be picked up. Oh, good slap back across. The top side trench. Anthony gets another recovery there, sends it up. That is Chloe there. Chloe looking to line up a shot. No, the Caroline X Rose in the way. We'll just dump that one in. Flat bounce. Those are dangerous, so it will be the defense of the area to collect on it. Probably there's Drift there on the far side. As we are 30 seconds into this overtime here, May. Uh-oh.
All right, Anthony is going to grab that disc for Drown, but it sends right into the hands of Drift, who is going to attempt it looks like a pass that didn't quite make it, and Prince Zizer is going to be able to get there first, sending it to Deadly Fruit, who's going to do a little bit of juking here and does get off the pass to Chloe. It looks like it's a 2v2 here, and the stun happens on Anthony, giving L the disc, and that doesn't mean that they're going to keep it, though, because Deadly Fruit is able to recover the disc and send it to Chloe, sending it down to Prince Zizer, who's going to send it to Deadly Fruit for 2 points. It doesn't matter how many they get because it's OT. This round is gonna go to Drown.
And that rhymes as well. There you go. After one round, we'll get the victory here in overtime, 15-13. And saves, interesting. We're only seeing 2 saves on each side. I expect a little bit more. Also interesting, shots taken equal 11-11. So very, very interesting stats. So Drowned. Yeah, it was really interesting to see how L was, what was it, 9-2, 9-2. L was down by 7 points, and then we're able to get it together and come back, take it 13-13 into that overtime, and now 15-13 ultimately for Drowned. Though now that L has gotten it together, Bay, I expect them to have a much stronger performance in the second round.
Oh yes, for sure. I always like to make the comparison of, just like in video games where you have certain characters that are early game and late game, just like that. I feel like there's a lot of teams out there that are early game teams or late game teams, and maybe L is one of those teams. Maybe it just took them a second to get their mojo back together so that they could get, I don't know, the pass chemistry to do what they need to do, you know?
Round starting in.
Absolutely. As we are going to get started here in the second round.
11,
And
10,
let's see if L will get that that come up here in the second round, and if so, we will see a third round, and if so, we will be particularly late to the Fire Truck Cookies game, which is scheduled to start right now. I've let them know that if they can't wait, they can start with their ready. We will join in progress, although that could be a while, as Deadly Fruit sending that one up off the shack block. Gets that one back, though, and still under pressure, though. Ooh, just gives that one away, ultimately. Caroline gets to turn around, send out through that far side tube, though stuck there, that far side tube, as it will be collected by teammate Flaky.
And Flaky's going to send it down to IQ, who's going to send it up for a pass that doesn't quite make it into Caroline's hands, and it is going to float a second here, but Caroline is going to be able to get there first and do a little bit of juking and attempt to looking for a pass here, as Drowned is attempting to get the disc from her with all their might, and they do, as Prince Zizer sends it down into L zone.
Wait, Chet, this isn't your first cast. Ooh, Chloe, beautiful 3. Start this round. Is this your first cast?
This is my first VRML cast.
VRML cast, okay. I say there's no way this is your first cast. I was literally in the chat going, I endorse Bay. There's no way this is your first VRML cast. Fair enough. By the way, I did just go do that while you were talking. So you have my endorsement. If that helps you a little bit here, if that makes up for the start of this one.
No. I love it. I love it.
Caroline bringing this one in, has drift across. Oh, goalie. Perturbed. Caroline will get it for the 2, and L will answer immediately. Will not let Drowned get too far ahead.
Dang, yeah, and they're not going to let them get too far ahead. Indeed, it's starting off a little bit similar as it did last round, but let's see if it's going to end the same way, or we might have a different conclusion. Who knows? As Drowned is going to start off with the disc, starting it with Deadly Fruit, sending it to right tube with Prince Iser, and it is stolen he is stunned, but Deadly Fruit is there to recover and send it down through mid, hoping one of his teammates is able to get there first, but it does look like L might be the one to recover it, only to get stunned out, and Deadly Fruit is there once again, doing a reset pass back to... Oh, Deadly Fruit is the one who's doing the reset pass, as I have forgotten how to read, and Prince Iser is the one who's going to get there, doing a little bit of floor juking, looking around, trying to see who's open. Best pass is always the reset. Always a good reset pass. Sending it back to Prince Iser once again, who sends it to Deadly Fruit. Looks like they're coming in this time. Sends the cut pass to Prince Iser, who sends it in for 2 for Drowned.
And Drowned will go up by 3 now. Although still, you know, that's we're on a pace for exchanging goals. Which is, you know, good for a team that's behind, because, you know, even though it's 3 points, even a 2 will kind of keep them on that similar pace. Then it's just a matter of either sneaking 1 extra 2 in, or picking up a 3 somewhere. A couple 3s if you can. IQ, a little give and go here. Beautiful give and go between IQ and Flaky. Now drift. Oh, lost shot. My goodness. Unbelievable. Well, there's a 3. They've tied it up 5-5.
Wow, that goal was left open just a little too long, and he got that almost a perfect top pocket, and Chloe just couldn't get back fast enough.
And now Drowned with his shouts advantage. Deadly Fruit sends it far side. Prince Isor. We'll take their time, and then back across here. Deadly Fruit. Back up. They've got options here, although. Well, oh my! Oh, they saw what I did not. That was bravo.
I do believe that was a behind the back from Anthony right into goal.
Did I miss it?
It was a very quick one. It might have just been a quick slap, but it looked like it was behind the back.
You're fired. You catch something I didn't catch? Are you kidding me? Actually, no, good catch. I can't believe I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was behind the back. Yep, I had to go back and look at the replay. I didn't trust myself.
No, fantastic. So good goal there. Drowned back up to 7-5 as we are approaching the halfway mark of the 2nd round. Anthony, that's once again Anthony with 2 Ys. Because why? Deadly Fruits hits it for the 2. That's a 4-point lead now to Drowned.
Yeah, at times like this, if you're on L's team, if they get a couple more goals here on Drowned's side, it might be a good idea for a timeout or something like that, just so you know, gotta get their mojo down. Gotta ice them.
Yeah, Drowned to get that victory in the 1st round over L. You know, I gotta hand it to L though. That is a team name that you have to endure every loss with that team name, but then every victory is like, oh my goodness, ooh, that was so close. Every victory is like that much sweeter, because you know they've got their naysayers. You're like, yeah, appropriate name, bros. You know, and they thrive. You know, I can relate to that as somebody whose name did not used to have a T in it. That may have been part of the point. Is that low hanging fruit of like, go ahead, if that's what you're gonna decide to pick on, be my guest. You know, Prince Iser. Opportunity. Oh, nice placement. That's a 6-point lead now to Drowned.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand. It could be a satirical L, is what I am assuming why they chose the name, but I can't imagine like you said, there's another team named W. Like, oh goodness, that would be even harder to me, because now you have like a precedence that you've oh goodness, and L's not gonna get the disc here right out of tubes, and Anthony is gonna take advantage of that and get another 3 points for Drowned. But yeah, sorry, with a team like W, I can't imagine. You're already setting yourself up that you think you're gonna win. So, which who knows? Maybe the W is satirical too.
Well, so the education we're getting in chat right now is that W's name used to be L with this logo, and that W and L are sister teams. So that doesn't make sense. Is this going to be a turnover then for Drowned? Set up. Oh my goodness, Deadly Fruit. Wow, that is now a 12-point lead. We still got, what about, I believe about 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But Drowned is starting to run away with it here. But we have seen L pick it up. And you remember in the first, they were down 9-2. Not quite the same deficit, but they still brought it back, tied it up, and we ended up in overtime. Oh no, again, a second scuffed loss. That is not what you cannot be doing that in a game this important as IQ. Beautiful play there to keep that Prince Izor off of the disc, but still shaky here is Flaky. That was not intentional. So Caroline, opportunity here, 2v1, brings it in. Ooh, beautiful two. They're back with a 10.
Yeah, nice shot from Caroline. She was able to 1v1 that goalie like it was nothing. Although I still give all my props to Chloe, because my goodness, I've played against her team before. It might not have been this team exactly, but she is crazy save sometimes. Oh no, it looks like Drowned is going to do the same thing as they leave the disc behind, and L is going to take advantage of that, get a 3 for themselves. It's now an only 7-point.
That is 3 scuffed launches in this game. 2 from one team, 1 from the other. That may be, there's no way it's a record, but that's a few. As a deadly fruit, although kind of, you know, it being on either side kind of makes up. Oh no, that's a missed pass. Will be a turnover here. IQ on the near side sends that one up. Flaky under pressure. We'll have to send that one back. IQ's not able to get the grab as it bangs around near mid. Caroline to IQ on the far side. IQ losing the handle. Was that a tracking? No, it was just lost the disc for a moment. IQ sending it in, but it will be a turnover to Chloe. Good clear out. They got the boost off. Prince Izor looking uncontested, maybe only momentarily, and then loses. Oh, drift. Highway robbery. Picks that one off, sends it out. Good pickup by IQ, who will clear it.
And he clears it down, and oh, but it wasn't the clear. The entire time, he knew what he was doing. He's going to tell that to everyone at least, as he gets a 3-pointer for L, and it is only a 4-point lead now for Drowned.
5, 4, 3.
All right.
What a shot.
Drowned now, possession. Go ahead, Bay. Take it.
Oh yeah, Drowned is going to have position,
my.
but not for very long as Prince Izor gets stunned out in mid, and it gets sent down. Oh, but Deadly Fruit is able to get there first and send it back into L's zone. And it's going to be a stack race to get there first, and it does look like, oh, Drift is able to get there for L and send it to his teammate Flaky, who is in the tube, ready to go. It looks like this might be a shot. Oh, that just misses. And it does look like they are they're going to be the ones to recover it, though, as Drift sends a pass that doesn't quite make it into the hands of Flaky, but Flaky does end up getting to the disc, and it's going to be a bit of a float race here as L is able to get to the disc first, and an attempted shot possibly that doesn't quite go in, and the pass to IQ right behind goal and sends it in for 2. It is now only a 2-point game.
Now, did you see that behind the back pass? Caroline hits it behind the back to IQ. That was beautiful. There's going to be 10 seconds. 11 seconds for L to do something here. Drowned is going to get the possession. They come out. Deadly Fruit, quick pass here. Near side will be in the hands of Prince Izor, holding on to it. Back across, contends with IQ and Anthony. With it on the far side, we'll just send that one in. Caroline gets it, but a little bit too late. Second round will be to Drowned, 17-15. They will take the game in 2, but only by a goal in either round. That is unbelievable there by Drowned, and you know it almost. I can feel the pain a little bit of L here because how close they were to victories in both rounds to some really amazing comebacks there, Bay.
Yeah, my goodness, that was the good plays from both teams. Both teams leaving the disc at one point at least, but able to recover from that. That's sometimes really hard for a team to get past, but they did it just as well.
So we do have one more to get to here. We're actually not going to be that late, though. About 10 minutes. They were scheduled to start 10 minutes ago. So we're going to move on to that quickly here. That is Fire Truck versus Cookies, another high diamond match. So do not go anywhere. We're going to be back in just a moment. And welcome back. We are joining Fire Truck and Cookies in progress. We are in the first round right now. It is 9-7, currently in favor of Fire Truck. As we get into this one, 2.5 minutes to go here in the first round. Cookies currently with possession as Dwup on the far side, moving on in, but gets stunned out there at the edge of the bubble. That's Ashton with the recovery. Solar P gets it back. Hits it for the two. They've got. Look at that. We just came into a tie game with 2 minutes to go. Unbelievable.
They really wanted us to keep that tied game energy going as we jump from one game to the next, and it's already tied within the first few moments of us being here. All right, it looks like Fire Truck is going to start us off. And they're gonna send it down.
Orange sends it back the other way.
That'll be an immediate turnover. That's Chubbs picking that one up, sends it back up. Aviate though with good recovery. Sends that one across. Solar P not able to get the grab. There's Ashton though. Picks that one back up and then sends it out. Good clear though. Look at those leashes. For Cookies is not going to make that one easy there on Fire Truck. It will be collected though by Dwup here on the near side. Dwup though not able to get that one sent away. Will be Ashton with the stunned out though by Dwup. Dwup ultimately getting that possession and getting it up to Solar P here. Solar P looking at an empty goal, sends it up. It's not gonna be. Are you kidding me right now? What is this game, Bay? What is going on?
Oh my goodness! What a beautiful three from bottom trap. As wow, it looks like Cookies is gonna go ahead by just a few points, just 3. Thank you for saving me just then. I had some technical difficulties and couldn't see the screen for a second. All right.
All good, no problem.
As Graham Cracker is gonna be the one to get it in mid and send it down. Oh, but Chubbs is gonna be there first and send it down. It looks like a 3 for Cookies.
Wow.
Taking that lead up even more. 6-point lead. Wow, we came in with a tied game, but it's not so tied anymore.
Yeah, 6-point lead suddenly to Cookies. We're gonna have just over 40 seconds to go here. Although Fire Truck's still able, if they can get a 3 here quickly, although it'll be an immediate turnover. The Graham Cracker gets that one back, sends it up, looking to get that one to the teammate, and they'll hit it for the 2, and that'll do it. That'll Fire Truck just seal the deal for themselves. Cookies are gonna get the victory in round 1. They really needed a 3 there. Without a 3, there's no hope. They can still get another goal, but Cookies will take the victory in round 1.
Yep, they just gotta keep getting that energy up. Hopefully they can at least get another goal here just to get their momentum flowing for the next round. As Cookies is gonna send it down, it does get recovered by Fire Truck and sent back into the Cookies zone, and then sent back once again into Fire Truck with a few seconds left for everybody to just have a nice little momentum break.
We got 15-11 in favor of Cookies here. So they will take the first round. We'll see if you have full stats. We have full stats here in front of us. The in-game stats. Solar P and Light leading the points column with 7 points apiece. Yeah, we have full stats. Excellent. I just wanted to make sure that was up there. Possession time does favor Cookies. 317 to 242. Their shots taken is equal 9-9. But the I think the more important stat when you're talking about shots taken being equal is saves 3-1 in favor of Fire Truck. And I'm seeing, yeah, there it is, 2 to Graham Cracker, 1 to Soma. So definitely, we would presume, we would infer from that, defensive game from Fire Truck, kept them in it for a long while there, but then Cookies at the end, they were able to pop off a little bit there for a minute.
Yeah, that was a nice last little bit. They definitely gained some momentum there as they got those last few points that kind of sealed the deal for them. Gave Fire Truck not much of a chance to get back in the least in the first round, but that doesn't mean this game is over. There's still another round left. They could get it, and who knows? We seem to like third rounds, so.
Yeah, it's what we almost got it in that last game. Both rounds, first round in overtime, second round decided by 2 points. We have seen some fancy, and then of course the first game we did go to 3, so we've seen some great games today, and this game appears to be no different. As second round underway, Fire Truck on the left and orange, Cookies on the right and blue. Will be Cookies with that first touch, first possession. Solar P with it on the far side and maintaining that possession. Light will approach, but Solar P over to Avi. Avi sending it in. Dwup. Juking around here though, giving it away. Graham Cracker though. Dwup gets it back and bringing it on in. Will eventually do something with it. There it is. There are the points. And Cookies are on. Cookies is on the board first, 2-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was having a little dance battle up there on the clock. I wasn't sure if we were playing Echo or if we were doing a Dance Central, you know.
I'm pretty sure that's Dwap though. Is it? It's Psyche. I'm pretty sure that's Dwap, is it not?
That's-
I mean,
that's
we
just
kind of
the-
just witnessed Dwap.
That's just a Dwap move.
I'm
Gotcha.
pretty sure Dwap likes to do those sorts of things. Yeah. Yes,
Nice.
Psyche confirms Dwap be like, yeah.
All right, and it does look like Dwap's teammate is gonna be able to get there first and send it down into Fire Truck Zone. And it does look like they're gonna have a little bit of a mispass here and an attempt shot that Soma is able to steal and send down, but it looks like Dwap is gonna be able to get there first before it gets out of Fire Truck Zone. But he is gonna get stunned out by Ashton and sent down into
No way.
Cookie's Zone for a possible.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness. Who stopped that? Solar P. Was that Solar P?
I do believe it might have. I don't know if it was going in though. It might have actually
Oh,
just
it
hit
was.
the rim. Oh, it was
No,
definitely
it was
going in.
Yeah, somebody stopped it. Yeah, no, that was going in.
Oh,
That was
wow.
definitely going in. Solar P stopped that ridiculously long incidental 3 from going in. So Cookies will maintain their 2-point lead and now possession here. Chubbs sending it up in the hands of Solar P. Solar P beyond the goal, hitting Dwap. And Dwap more past the... Guys, you got to shoot. You do have to shoot. This is a game where you're supposed to put the disc in the goal. Stop chewing on your food. Score. Otherwise, is this going to happen? No, because it's off of a head. What is this game?
Yeah, lucky
What is going on right now?
headbutt there. As maybe it was a place headbutt. Who knows? But it does look like they are gonna send it in for another long
goodness.
3 by Avian, all the way from 42 meters away. Wow.
There's a word I'm forgetting right now.
This is an interesting match so far.
Interesting
I
is a
don't know.
word.
Maybe they're going for the most amount of assists here, and so they're trying to get the most amount of assists and not the most amount of goals, which I could see with what happened there at the end, or they're just all really friendly. Who knows?
It's not a. I'm just saying it's not a steak. You have to chew so much. You know what I mean? Soma. By the way, great game. As Fire Truck will get a goal there, back within 3. Soma, S-O-M-A. It's got a very, if you're into like really deep philosophical questions and horror, Soma, great game. By the way, it's an older one, like 2017 or something. Anyways, Ashton turns that one around here, babe.
All right, and they're gonna send it down into Fire Truck Zone, and Avian is gonna be there for it. I do believe it might have been an attempted shot, but Graham Cracker was there in order to send it back into Cookie Zone. It's gonna float around in mid here for a bit, and Solar P is gonna be able to get that slap down, and it attempt to go to a teammate, but it doesn't quite get into their hands, as it does look like Dwap is gonna be the final person with the disc here, sending it into possible goal, but it doesn't. It hits a headbutt and gets down, but it does not leave Fire Truck Zone, as Solar P is able to recover it and send it. Who sends it to an attempted pass that doesn't quite make it, and Fire Truck is going to attempt to get that pass, and they do, sending it down into Cookie Zone.
That bounce, ooh, almost goes in. And Avian is there to slap that one away. Will be Soma bringing this one back in. Hits it top corner pocket. And Fire Truck will be back within 1 there. Wee woo indeed. As still not a lead, it's still not a tie, but that is it's a much better than a 6-point deficit.
My goodness, this chat is wee wooing away. it's I guess we got some Fire Truck fans in chat here, as Solar P is gonna start off with cookies and sending it to Jub, who sends it to Weapon right tube. He's gonna do a little bit of juking here, which does work out for him, and as he stuns out Ashton and sends it down to Avian, who's gonna send it back to the pass that doesn't quite get into the hands of his teammates, and Fire Truck is gonna take advantage of that and send it down into Cookie Zone. So it looks like Graham Cracker's gonna get there first and send it in for 3. This is now a 2-point lead for Fire Truck.
The sirens have just lit up. Although Baron knows what's going on right now. As it will be Cookies with his joust advantage. I am in general agreement, as this one will take an ugly bounce here as they go. And that's what we're talking about. Dwap will get it recovered ultimately. Sending this one up, though. Good defensive coverage here by Soma. Dwap gets it back, however. Dwap here on the near side. Sends it down onto the forward. Chubbs. Juking around, bringing it in. Gentlemen. 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 You've got
Fire truck is gonna take
shoot.
advantage of it though. As they send it down into Cookie Zone. Dwap is gonna send it back down towards right tube. It is gonna make it all the way through, but it does look like Ashton is gonna get there first and send it back over to Cookie Zone, and Dwap is just gonna play a game of tennis as we send it back and forth between this little mid area. It does look like Avian is gonna be the one to recover it, but he loses it as Graham Cracker is the one to send it down into the mid once again.
Here's Soma. Soma sending it up. Ashton. That's one in front, and then that stack comes in. What a shield there, takes out two. Soma gets it back, big send up there, but a little bit too far ahead. The intended target, Graham Cracker. Oh, though that stack is out. That stack moves out of the bubble. Excuse me, it's just one player, and that's what's going to happen as Fire Truck is going to take a 4-point lead here against Cookies. This is interesting. 3 minutes to go here in the second. As Cookies are suddenly having a kind of hang on here.
Yeah, through 3 minutes left, 4 points, definitely doable. They're just gonna have to start shooting instead of cutting. And we'll see here as Fire Truck is gonna take advantage of their fast stacks and send it down for another 3 points by Ashton.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Yeah, hold on.
5, 4, 3, 2.
A hare was making fun of the tortoise one day for being so slow. Do you ever get anywhere, he asked with a mocking laugh. Yes, replied the tortoise, and I get there sooner than you think. I'll run you a race and prove it. Y'all familiar with this story? Y'all familiar with this story? Everybody knows the tortoise and the hare. Apparently, except for Cookies.
Maybe it's been a while. Maybe it's been a while since they've read it. They need a refresher. But they're going to do their best to try to make this lead a little bit less for Fire Truck as they get another 2 points by Chubbs.
The hare was soon far out of sight, and to make the tortoise feel very deeply how ridiculous it was for him to try a race with a hare, he lay down beside the course to take a nap until the tortoise could catch up. I'm going to go through this whole thing. Ashton sends it here on the near side. Yeah, this guy, there's pages. I don't know. They're far side. Good pick up there, Ashton. 5-point lead now to Fire Truck. We're looking at a third round as Ashton brings that one in for a 2. 7-point lead now. As Cookies are quite behind and pinched. You're saying tortoise have what? Tortoise have hair? Do they?
Probably.
You know, they maybe like probably technically, you know, like really tiny hairs, you know.
I mean, technically, humans have hair all over their body. They're just really small. And you can't really see it. Unless you're one of those few people who just are hairless everywhere.
I am not. As Dwap sent someone at Chubbs. You know,
You've got the beard to prove it.
I certainly do, and quite the mane. Also, used to have long hair. Chubbs back across Dwap. Oh, off the backboard, not able to connect. And I think at this point we are almost certainly going to a third or to the third round. As that one gets sent in. Also, you have a fan in the chat bay. Saika, I was quite amused by whatever you said.
I don't remember. Everything I say is great, right? Haha, Saika.
100%.
All right. It does look like Fire Truck is gonna take possession of the disc and send it down into Cookie's zone, and it looks like they are gonna be able to get there first with no contest as they send it in. A slam dunk for another 2 points. Just trying to keep that momentum high, hopefully going into the third round because it is already decided that Fire Truck is gonna take round 2.
The tortoise, meanwhile, kept going slowly but steadily, and after a time, passed the place where the hare was sleeping. But the hare slept on very peacefully. And when at last he did wake up, the tortoise was near the goal. The hare now ran his swiftest, but he could not overtake the tortoise in time. The race is not always to the swift. Cookies. I just spilled this. So, anyways.
So this match is a CC qualifier, yes?
Likely, I do
Possibly?
believe. I believe is it possible? Someone in chat likely knows better than me. I'll check we can check the standings real quick. Let's see, Firetruck 13th, Cookies 14th. A loss here could drop you out of the race for CC. Yeah, possibly. So you may be correct about that.
Yeah. So hopefully both teams are playing their best.
Yeah, Lethal says Cookies most likely stays in no matter what. I mean, if it's true for Cookies, then it's true for Firetruck. Because Firetruck is currently a little bit ahead of Cookies. So, but yeah, as far as I can tell, it looks like either of these teams losing could result in them dropping. No guarantees, obviously. We'll have to wait and see how it actually plays out. But we will get this third round underway. And a treat it will be, since we did miss most of the first. So third round underway, first touch. Avian sends it there far side. Nobody collects it, and there will be a tap there from Firetruck. They get the first possession instead. Ashton lock shot. Light will pick it up, sends it in. Dwap touches it, but Light gets it for the 3. As I believe Dwap actually caught it behind the goal. And Firetruck starts this one, the third round with a 3-point lead.
Yep, starting it off strong, just like they finished the last round. They're probably trying to keep that momentum high, and Cookies is going to attempt to break that down, as it looks like Solar P is going to be the first one with the disc, sending it down to Avian, who's going to send it to Chubbs, who has an open 3 from the trench. 19 meters.
And Lethal reminding us that Firetruck does have another game, and they do, against Doomsday Saturday at 10, which will likely also have implications for the Challenger Cup. So it looks like this Challenger Cup is going to be a race for most of the teams competing that have a chance to get into it. Because I'm looking at the standings. There are 11 teams currently in the technically within range, as far as I can tell, of 7 spots. So. Many of them likely still have games to go here. As Light sends this one in, we'll take a bounce here to the far side. Still 8.5 minutes to go. Only a minute and a half into this third. Graham Cracker up to Ashton. Ashton, weak pass there. Good recovery there. Light, though, losing it to Chubbs, who will clear that one out through that far side too, but all the way down and in to the orange bubble.
All right, and it does get to the orange bubble, and Avian is the one to get there first, although gets stunned out, and Solar P is going to attempt to get there, but doesn't quite get there first, as Firetruck is able to send it down. But it does look like Cookies are going to be able to recover it before it gets too far, as they send it down to Avian below, who tries for a cut to Dwap that doesn't quite make it, and it does look like Firetruck is going to be able to get there. Oh, but it is stolen by Chubbs, who sends it to Solar P. And then a lot of passing back and forth, as Avian is going to be the final one to do a little bit of loop-de-loop around the disc and finally get it in for 2. It does look like it was a headbutt, it seems.
So we got Cookies will take this lead here, 5-3 off of that one from Avian. Possibly a headbutt, as stated. But now Firetruck jousts advantage here in the third round, of course. Firetruck, a win here from Cookies will likely solidify them into the Challenger Cup. Firetruck, though, still is into the game. He goes, oh, big stop, Ashton. That was so close. That could have been a technical, but the Echo Gods graced Firetruck with a save there. The Solar P loses it to Graham Cracker, who puts it in. And that will be a tie game, 5-5 here in the third.
Yep, 5-5. My goodness. Setting us up for another tied game. Let's see where it goes from here. As we've seen in any tied games that have happened so far, usually one team starts to get ahead and runs away with it. So let's see what happens here. I'm hoping for a good match. Let's tie it up and get it really close like we did in this last game. Dwap is going to be the one with the disc, doing a little bit of juking here. An attempted shot that just dings off the side, but it is recovered by Solar P, who's going to send it back to Dwap, who finally gets it and sends it to Avian, who gets stunned out right at the goal. But it does look like Cookies is going to be able to recover it and get back towards the bubble, as Dwap goes towards shield, but gets stunned out. And Firetruck is going to be able to recover the disc. Oh, but only for it to get taken by Avian and sent up. Oh, an attempted shot, but possibly a pass that does make its way into Dwap's hands, and he's going to send it down for another pass, it seems, or maybe just to try to clear it out so that his own team can recover it. As Chubbs is going to lightly hand it back to Solar P. He's going to do some interesting moves as he makes his way to Bowtie, and let's see if
Oh,
Cookies couldn't quite finish it there, as the fire truck is able to recover the disc and sit it down, but it doesn't quite make it out, as Dwup is going, or Chubbs is going to be the one to recover it and have a little dance here on Ghost and sending it to Dwup, who sends it to Solar P, who gets it in for 3 points from the boot shot.
and a beautiful 3 it is. It will put Cookies up 8-5 here as we approach the halfway mark of this third round. Okay, I'm gonna all right. Unstated rule. It's an unofficial rule. Wee-woos are reserved for when fire truck scores. When the other team scores, the wee-woo doesn't make sense, right? So like, you know what I mean? You don't cheer when the other team scores. So
It could
wee-woos are
possibly be
great.
for the save and the stun.
Shh, don't
but...
encourage them. Shh.
Okay,
That's the
no
rule. When
no
they
more
score.
devil's advocate here. Okay.
Wee-woos when they score. Go nuts when they score. I think that would be more impactful, honestly. Suddenly you see just a flood of wee-woos when they score, you know? As Avian hits a beautiful 3 there. That's a 6-point lead to Cookies here with 4.5 to go.
Avian just made that shot look like butter, as he just didn't even try. That hand was just up there and just made it go exactly into goal. Man.
Salted or unsalted?
Ooh, you know what? I'm a salted fan. I've always grown up with salted butter. It's weird to me that they make butter without salt.
Ooh.
Chubbs. Oh goodness, that might have already been a 3 before, but Chubbs is gonna make sure it is, as he sends it in just outside of bubble for a 9-meter 3.
10, 9,
Hey, Lilith.
7,
Don't argue with me. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I am. I'm not. I am. There's a 9-point lead now to Cookies. Am I? Oh, no. Oh, no. Picked up here. Dwup with it. Sends it. Will be collected by Avian. Avian takes her time. Gets it for the 2. We have a dropout here on Fire Truck. Expect a timeout here. As we are 3.5 minutes away from the end of the third round. Currently an 11-point lead to Cookies. As we go to timeout here. Just a reminder. First off, no postpones this week. Moz, want to remind you of that. Secondly, so November 5th and 6th, so just over a week from now, we have Challenger Cup 3. Weekend after that, we have, which is November 12th, 13th, weekend 1. All 3 regions running over that weekend, doing a lot of games for the finals. And then November 19th and 20th is the final weekend of the postseason. Of course, November 20th is the day of grand finals. Excuse me. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing. You really. I'm serious. I'm very serious. You do not want to miss this. And I believe start time is. I believe the bronze match on November 20th in North America is going to start at, I believe, at 5 Eastern, 5 Eastern, 2 o'clock West, and then I believe we're aiming for the grand finals to start at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 West on that Sunday. And there's gonna be surprises. There's gonna be prizes. There's gonna be giveaways. There's gonna be all sorts of stuff. I swear, guys, gals, everybody in between.
Oh no.
7, 6,
That's awkward. You do not want to miss the 20th in particular. So be sure to be tuned in. That's problematic. As Ashton, so that one up. Yikes! That one on the far side here. Dwup will get this one, sends it, hits it for the 3, and that's going to be a 14-point lead. And hopefully maybe that won't matter, because Cookies with a big lead right now, 14 points up 3 minutes ago.
10, 9.
All right, yeah, they got a big lead here, and that timeout was definitely an attempt possibly to ice Cookies here, try to stop that momentum that they had, and a headbutt by a fire truck that almost goes exactly where they wanted it, but Chubbs knew exactly where to go, going down to the floor and possibly sending it. Oh no, it looks like he's gonna attempt to do it on his own, but Avian is there to recover as Chubbs gets stunned, and Ashton is the one to send it down. It's gonna get stuck in mid though, and it does look like Fire Truck is going to be able to get there first as Graham Cracker sends it down, and they are able to recover it first, and they are in blue bubble uncontested. 2 points for Fire Truck.
The 12-point lead still to Cookies, but Fire Truck, it's a big goal there. They're still not out of it yet. And Baron, I just realized that I sometimes I forget because we still see the like when we're casting, we tend to use the in-game the overlay the game comes with. And you guys are seeing the nice, sharp, awesome, advanced, super awesome overlay created by Newton Dad, and Palador. All sorts of people have contributed to it over the years. But anyways, so yeah, stay confused, bro. As Graham Cracker, minute and a half to go here. Graham Cracker moving on in, loses it. And it will be, nice play there by Chubbs to get this one recovered here, minute and a half in this, what do we say, 12-point game. That's 4 threes required, which is a minute of reset time if Dwep gets this. Well, a no look will go wide of the goal. And an opportunity here for Fire Truck. If they get a 3, literally right now, they can stay in it, but it has to be super, 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 super fast. As Light sends that one to mid. If they hit 1 minute here, that is a point in every turn. Or if they hit it 2. As Ashton sends it off the top side of the cone and out of the bubble. We are effectively out of time here. Cookies will be getting the victory here in 3. Now waiting on the final score. As Ashton sends them across the light brings it in. Hits a top corner pocket. And brings it back within 10. About, 40 seconds to go or so.
Yeah. They do bring it back within 10, and like you said, Cookies secured their victory at this point, but I don't think Fire Truck is going to let that up. They're going to try to get as many wee-woos as they possibly can from their own chat. Man, I feel like there needs to be a bit of an interesting play by Cookies. It seems like these teams are friends. I don't know if you are getting this vibe, but after every single goal, I've seen them like dance together, and I don't know. They seem like friendly gestures. Is the way I'm taking it at least. So it seems like these teams might be friends.
I'm gonna choose to believe that you're correct. This one gets cleared all the way out. It will be Cookies taking this one in 3. So Cookies likely, almost certainly, going to be heading on to the Challenger Cup in just over a week. And Toki, that's interesting. So yeah, good game there. So Cookies winning there. Of course, Fire Truck not out of it yet. Even if this one knocks them out of that top 7, they do still have another game to go against another CC contender, Doomsday. Again, that's Saturday at 10 o'clock Eastern, so stay tuned for that, see if anybody picks that up. I doubt I will be here for it, but hopefully somebody will be. Yeah, good games here. Bay, good cast. How was your first VRML cast this evening? First and second.
It's honestly, it's an honor that I got to play with you. Originally, Jeep and I had conducted this whole idea of doing this today, but I'm very glad that you're able to step up and wow, this was unexpected, but it's a beautiful happy accident as the name is escaping me. Bob Ross, as Bob Ross would say.
Ross.
And a happy accident that Jeep just happened to get a little headache there and couldn't do the cast with me. But thank you so much for taking up the reins and leading me through this.
Well, it was certainly fun, and you certainly did a fantastic job. Chat, let Bay know how awesome she did in these last 2 casts. She did do amazing. Once again, these were her first VRML casts. Certainly not first cast. I think that's obvious to most folks who are listening. But certainly first VRML cast. But with that, I think we're going to go on, head on out of here. So once again, I've been SirDimwi, Jeep. Shout out to you. Of course, shout out to Psycho, Pinch Nerve. We had H Penny on the camera score, Bay 53. Hear me on this one. Banna with me on the first. We thank you very much for watching. And my new tagline on the way out. This is the VRML debut. So as Mr. Gurman's always said, always do the right thing. Have a good night.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.